Okay, now what we'll do is we'll look at an opinion. So at the bottom of here, there is a sample question. Let's review. The question has two parts. The bottom part is your task, and the top part is your topic. The task is very important because you need to find some keywords, and then you'll know what type of essay you're going to write. Let's read. To what extent do you agree or disagree with this statement? Now, type 4 is very easy to find. There is only one keyword or group of words that you need to find. What is it? Agree, disagree. That's it. When you see that word agree or disagree, it means it is type 4. Now, I'm wondering why some people aren't here or absent. Type 4 is different from 1, 2, and 3. The template is a bit different. You notice that 1, 2, and 3 style is similar to each other, isn't it? But type 4 is different, and I'd like you to focus tonight, especially body 2. Okay? Now, let's have a look at our topic. University education should be free to everyone who wishes to study. Do you agree or disagree? Does everybody have a sheet of paper or sample? This one? Not yet. Alright, let's start. Now, we know that we'll start writing the introduction. By writing down, it has become increasingly noticeable now. What does this line mean? Nowadays, isn't it? Everybody say it, please. It has become increasingly noticeable. Good. It means nowadays it's becoming more common, isn't it? And we've learned that we're starting our essay using this line. Right? What's the next step? We paraphrase the words and put it here. So we need to have important vocabulary. Now, university education is very common if you're taking academic tests. Who's taking academic? Good. You need to practice this once. Why? Every year, they always ask questions about studying in university for academic tests. Okay? Now, let's highlight our key words. Number 1, university education. Number 2, free. Number 3, everyone wishes and study. Okay, let's build vocabulary. University is paraphrased. Bring out your notebook, write this down. University, if you've studied or learned before, it's 1, 2, 3. Third level, isn't it? First level is elementary. Second level is high school, middle school. And third level is university. How do we call that? Tertiary. Okay, everybody say tertiary. Tertiary. It means third level. From the word ter, meaning 3. When you say education, how do you paraphrase education? Starts with L? Learning. Good. What about the word free? Good. The word free doesn't have any paraphrase. So we have to change. Remember, 형용사, adjective, opposite. Everybody say hot. Not cold. Good. Hard. Not easy. Free, without cost. Isn't it? Without cost. Could be free. Not without. Now, interestingly, I noticed that free in Korean restaurant or norebangs, karaoke, free means service, right? Service in Konglish. But in English, service and free is not the same, okay? Right, now what about everyone? How do you paraphrase everybody? Can mean all people. But in writing, everyone is paraphrased with the public. Good. The public means everybody. So that's why we have public library, public hospital. What does that mean? Everybody can go there, isn't it? In Australia, if you go to a private hospital, you can't go there if you don't have card or membership. But in the public, everybody. Okay, everybody say the. Public. Why? Why do we use the, John? Why can't we just use public? Very interesting. Why? Ik, public. Words that end in IC, what is it? 형용사. It's an adjective. So, in English, formal English, the public becomes 명사. It's a noun. Understand? Everybody say, the rich, the poor, the public. They all mean 명사, noun form. Okay? Now, when you say wishes, what is wish? Like that? No. Wish is a formal word for the word want. Want and wish, they have the same meaning. But want is informal. What else can we use? Number one, we can use the word plan to. Or we can also use the word desire. Have you heard of this word before? Desire means want. Everybody say desire. Desire. Good. And when we say to study, it can mean to learn, isn't it? Now we have enough words to paraphrase. So, let's write that down. It has become increasingly noticeable that university education, tertiary learning, isn't it? Tertiary learning should be paraphrase free without cost. To everyone, to the public, who wishes, who plan to, or desire. Is that correct? Wishes, desires. Isn't it? Same form. When you paraphrase, same form. Wishes, desires. To study, learn. Good. So let's highlight our paraphrase. Tertiary learning without cost. The public desire to learn. Okay, we paraphrase most words. Next, we need to choose a sign. Understand? This is something important. Why is everybody tired? Oh, maybe because it's very hot today, right? Okay, shake your hands. And everybody say, I will survive. Okay? I don't want anyone to die tonight. I know I'm a nurse, but I don't want to do this to you tonight. Okay? Right. Now, it is very important to choose. Remember, let's have a look at the task again. Everybody say, agree. Disagree. From this point, you need to choose. Do you agree or disagree? Because your layout will depend on your opinion. Understand? If you agree, your body one will be agree. Get it? If you disagree, your body one will be disagree. Today, I'm going to use agree idea. You don't need to follow my opinion, but this is just sample. Understand? Okay. The template for part 2 of your introduction is different. Remember, type 1, type 2, type 3. We say, this essay will discuss, isn't it? However, type 4 is different. We need to say our opinion. So we start, despite valid points. Let's review what that means. When we say despite, what does that mean? Although. Or even though. Valid means reasonable. And point means opinion. And opposing view means other people. So, in short, this in simple English means even though other people have good opinion, okay, that's the basic English. Despite valid points from the opposing view. Opposing view is the other side. If I agree, who is the opposing view? Disagree. Understand? If I disagree, who's the opposing view? Agree. Got it? Let's practice saying that. Everybody, despite valid points from the opposing view. Good. Let's write that down first. Despite valid points from the opposing view, comma, don't forget your comma, I am in. Now, we'll need to choose agreement, 1, or disagreement, 2. Now, in, 명사, in, noun form. Agreement, disagreement. What does that mean? I agree, I disagree. But you're using noun form. Let's practice saying that. I am. In agreement. I am. In disagreement. To this issue. Tonight we will use agree sample. Okay? So, I am in agreement to this issue. Full stop. So that's our full introduction. Before you continue, you always need to check. Compare your introduction to the question. Always, before you continue. To make sure that you have the correct intro. So let's go back to the question. The question, university education. Did we paraphrase? Yes. Agree, disagree. Is it correct? Agreement. Does it match? Yes. That means the introduction is correct. Now,